Vengeance from the Grave. While exploring the Valewood wilderness, I happened upon a small cave where a great bear lived. In that cave, I discovered a half-eaten corpse and a spirit that, through some work of magic, revealed to me the final moments of a man's life. In the Valewood, I happened upon a curious hunter who told me his friend had been killed by a large bear in the area. After exploring the area, I found the cave, the bear, and Pearlie's remains. I experienced a vision of Pearlie's last moments which revealed a far more sordid truth. His friend Naunton hamstrung him as he attempted to escape the bear. What reasons Naunton had for this are unclear. Perhaps I can find more answers by confronting the man himself. Naunton lives in the town nearby Gilded Vale. The nearby town of Gilded Vale. So, Naunton is somewhere around here. Don't know where he is. Let's see, just to start things out, that's Alfra's house. That's Ingrid's house. That's Blackhammer Smithery. That's the road east. That's the windmill. So I'm going to say, let's check out the windmill first of all, because it's the only thing that's not explicitly listed as being somebody's house besides Naunton, the person we're looking for. There's a child. Look out for names of anyone I pass on the way there in case they happen to be who I'm looking for. Oh! Something's happening here. Swainyer? Is that how you spell that? Pronounce that? We know there's more grain in there, Tremble. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards comes through the door gets shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swain, or I'll put you down like a dog. Come away now, lads, but we'll be back, Tremble. And we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Well, this is different. Against the grain. I mean, I'm standing right here. I might as well take a look at it since I don't even know where Naunton might be. I guess they didn't want to talk to me at all. They just all vanished. Okay, what's going on here? Also, there's like a plant over there. Here.
On your word.
Go get him. Going to fast mode just to pick it up faster. Settler's Arrow? I picked up Settler's Arrow at one point. I wasn't sure what it was. I didn't realize it was just an herb, so I was like, wait, Settler's Arrow, is that like a special item? Kinda want that, don't I? Oh, I just walked right inside? I thought they couldn't get inside. I'm kinda surprised that I can. I just assumed it was locked. Tremble. An elven man stands before you, his relatively stocky build suggesting a life of labor. His face is pale and drawn, and his eyes wide. Behind him, a younger man and woman exchange worried glances. The miller raises a club as you enter. It shakes violently in his grip. Get back if you value your life. If you have 12 resolve, you can do something. Hold on. I'm not here to hurt anyone. The miller hesitates, then lowers the club. Wait, I know you. You just came into town, right? Don't tell me Swainer's already got his claws into you. Gods, that's all I need. I thought you could use some help. Those people out there seem pretty angry. Really? Tremble sighs relief. Hylia's tits, could I use a friendly face? I take it you heard some part of what the crowd's asking for. Grain. As if I've got it all tucked away somewhere. Swainer's been egging that lot for days now. They've been keeping clear so far, but if things keep like they are, I don't know how much longer we've got before things get messy. Please, if you're not here on his behalf, maybe you could speak to Swainer. He won't listen to me anymore. Just explain that we're all getting smaller rations now. We're all making sacrifices. I'll see what I can do. The miller all but sags with relief. I'd be grateful if you did. He won't listen to me anymore, but maybe you'll have better luck. Tell him we're all having a hard time of it, and we'll all have to make some sacrifices. Folks around town say you're the sensible sort. Even Swainer can appreciate that. If you convince him, I'll be in your debt. I'll be in your debt for it. They think I'm sensible because my character... Yay, I'm rational. I have a rational trait. By the way, the reason why a lot of people probably already know this, but just to be clear, the reason why I got so much experience from a quest, but then didn't actually get that much experience on my bar, is because it's divided amongst the party. So if you have 6 party members, you're getting 1/6 of whatever experience shows up on the screen itself. Otherwise, every other quest I do should be leveling me up. But because I'm doing it with the whole party, it's split amongst them. Still, though, if I didn't bring this many people around, then I'd be like, I'd be leveling faster, sure, but it would be only a specific group of people, and I might need more of them around later. So I think it makes sense to keep 6 people around. A rancid stench rises from this grain. It's mushy and mottled with green.
Mm-hmm.
Trumbull, Ufaden, and Caro. So none of these characters are the person we're looking for. So I can look into this grain problem, but I also still need to keep looking for Nondin, the murderer. Well, the other places in town are all explicitly named after characters, so another neutral place we might find Nondin might be the Blacksmith. Other than that, we might have to start checking people's houses and asking about this character. Looks like the only named person in town is the this one character right here, who I believe is the Blacksmith name. Was it Tau? Stop moving. Tautanu. This Amawa man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is of dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face, coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? You come at us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet, all forged right here at the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near a week now. Haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves. Maybe. To make some coin. Tautanu snorts, as if the lot would dare. He's right about the bandits. The dire situation in the villagers... The dire situations in villages like this, and the exodus to the city, has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Tautanu scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. Alright, yeah, I'll see if I can find them. I'll see them back out. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Redrick. Tautanu glances at the nearby guard, and that's as it should be. But doesn't leave much for outsiders. We don't have the iron. Where was the wagon traveling from? We sent the wagon up to New Heomar with weapons, and it swings around through Logholm and the like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Tautanu shakes his head. Had a trader come through with word they'd made it to Logholm, but I haven't heard a thing since. So somewhere between here and Logholm there should be a wagon, probably in Black Meadow. I'll see them back safe and sound. I'd appreciate your trying anyhow. You bring back the supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start, and if you find my workers, you give them a good smack upside the head for me. Well, I'm not going to buy anything from him right now if I'm going to get a discount if I help him out. Alright, the Smith's shipment. Another thing to look into. It's almost a trap, because you might go... any player, when he first hears about the bear, might immediately check out the bear cave, like before he even finds Gilded Vale at the beginning of the game, and if he defeats the bear, then he immediately has this quest to go find this guy in town, and it looks like the action of trying to find him in town is going to lead to me meeting basically everyone in town, just because I'm trying to find where the hell he could be hanging out. Somewhat frustratingly, I'm not even getting an option to ask about his whereabouts so far. Villager. Can I talk to the villager? He probably just has a bubble. Feels like we've been seeing more bandits along the roads of late. Alright, let's see if we can check out this house. Don't mind me, everybody, just wandering into your living quarters. This is normal, right? This is just what happens around here? Ingrid's home, 60 experience. Naunton, I have found you, you fiend. This man and women appear to have been deep in conversation. Oh, right, I suspected that it was about a woman, so I should have checked the female-named house to see if that was where Nondon was. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices you approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little.
Hello.
Can we help you? She looks at her companion, brows furrowing with confusion. Do you know this man, Nanton? Nanton coughs. Yes. I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. He inclines his head. Glad to see you've made it. Was there something else you wanted? You two are in good spirits for people who just lost a friend. That's unkind of you to say. Oh, shit. I saw the word husband. I'm like, wait a minute. That's unkind of you to say. I'm grieving my husband in my fashion. I'm only sorry I could not convince him to leave Gilded Vale before this happened. I'm relieved to be rid of this terrible place, that's all. It's cost me a greater part of my life, and now my husband. I'm glad to be free of it. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Nanton. The color drains from Nanton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Nanton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Nanton shakes his hand minutely. You see it tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I saw a vision in the cave. I saw Pearlie's last moments as he lived them. I saw you cut him with a knife. That's not possible. Nanton stares at you. How could you possibly know? His hand falls to the sword belt. I left no sign. Well, that's an admission, if there's ever been one. Nanton, wait. Ingrid raises a hand. I don't know what you saw in the cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nanton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all I want to do is leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks up and she looks down at the satchels. We've got some coin saved up. You could have it, if you only let us go. I mean, if he was abusing his wife, like, I can see why they might kill him to stop it, so that she could escape. But it's also straight up murder, so immediately sort of gray area going on here. I can accept the money. I can say that this needs to be handled normally. Through the official channels. I can attack right now. I could just accept what they're saying at face value and just say they can leave. The question is whether or not I think I can accept what they're saying at all. Because this could be an act. I don't like any of these choices. I'm not going to just straight up attack them. The question for me is whether or not I take them to the magistrate and report this and have it resolved normally, or if I try to just let them go. My concern about turning them in is that they seem pretty happy to execute people around here without much cause, so I don't think they're going to get a fair trial. I think I'm going to take them. I think I'm just going to take her at her word and hope that she's being honest, but she might not be. Keep the money. Use it to start your new life. Ingrid blinks, surprised. Then, thank you. Truly, I'm glad you understand. Only, here, take this at least. I hope it brings you luck. She looks to Nanton, smiling. We have a long journey ahead of us. I wish you well in your own travels, stranger. We won't forget this. I'm gonna find them dead in a corner somewhere, aren't I? God damn! We're immediately getting a lot more experience. That's another 2,500, just to cap things off a bit. Although, divided amongst an entire party, that's like 250 experience per party member or something like that. So it's not a huge spike, but still noteworthy progress towards the 10,000 I need. So our reward was a Ring of Deflection. I think I'm gonna give that to Edar, because he's the tank character. Plus 5 deflection, minor Ring of Deflection. Rings can feature plain bands or jewels and settings. Magical rings may bestow a variety of special properties or defenses on the wearer. Their small size allows their enhancements to enchantments to complement similar enchantments from other items and spells, and this versatility has made them popular amongst adventurers. I figured give it the deflection to our tank character, because he's the one that's going to be fighting in melee all the time. He probably already has the highest deflection too. That's the first stat, right? Yeah, he's at 57 now. Not bad. He's got deflection, he's got health regeneration, he has a stat that helps him get back up when he goes down. It's half tempting to give him a double-sided shield. Well, if they're leaving, I can just take all their stuff, I guess. Hey, look. That's actually not very much. Whatever. I'll take it, though. What's over here? This bottle of Sonrid is half empty.
Sure.
Why can't I take it? What if I want it? The Deerwood, Part 2, The Broken Stone War. In 2626 AI, a group of farmers, while clearing farmland for planting, accidentally knocked down one of the ancient Adra menhirs on their land. This innocent act drew the ire of the native population and started what would come to be known as the Broken Stone War. When it was finally over, several thousand colonists had been killed, as well as hundreds of the Glenfathans. Even though the war was technically over, the Glenfathans escalated their attacks on the settlers over the next 2 years, using vicious tactics that left many colonists, several military figures, an earl, and 6 thanes dead. Unable to stop the Glenfathan attacks, the earls elected Earl Andrug Hadrit to the position of Gref. Well respected and known to be a master of military tactics, he was tasked with the dealing of the Glenfathan threat. Edring fought with the Glenfathans, led by an Orlin named Regd, who, for the next 2 years. Neither side can gain the upper hand on the other, resulting in a tense stalemate between the two groups. Because of this stalemate, the hostilities slowly died off, and in 2631, Deerwood and people signed a treaty with the Glenfathans. Regd would step down, the Glenfathans would stop their attacks altogether, and Deerwood and people would leave the ruins alone. This treaty angered the nobility of the Aeder, as it brought to a halt the supply of artifacts. Edrong also tried to get the practice of slavery outlawed, but this was not successful. Because of this, the peace between Deerwood and Ir Glenfath is uneasy and tumultuous. Small patches of rural violence still crop up, but were easily dealt with as neither side wanted another war. Reasonable. Alright. Getting a little bit of history with our experience. So that's the murder resolved surprisingly quickly. Unless we're going to see them again later, which would be kind of a neat surprise to see someone you encounter later in the game. What do we have here? Oh, the Smith's shipment is actually a quest and not just a task. The distinction between a quest and a task is not meaningful to me so far. Alright, so I want to look for Swainir if I want to try to resolve the grain problem. Otherwise, I'm going to want to head to the Black Meadow to look for the missing shipment. Do I know where Swainir's house is? Is that one of the locations we've been given? I've been to the windmill, I've been to Blacksmith, I've been to Ingrid's house. I mean, the only other place to go to is Alfra's house, unless I just see Swainir in the road somewhere. So I'll just wander on by and see what happens. If I don't find them in the house here, I might just move on and just see if I find them again elsewhere. Normal villagers, what's up here? Those are people's not Patreon, Kickstarter names. Alright, let's check out this house. I'm sure they'll be happy to see me. So one of these days someone's going to be really mad that I'm stepping into everyone's houses and he's just going to chop my head off. Alright, who do we have here? Alfra. That is distinctly not Swainir. Alright. Go ahead and approach. A Deerwood woman is standing in front of the fireplace, humming a quiet tune to herself, or perhaps to her unborn child, for she is quite clearly pregnant. She turns her head slightly as you enter.
Gods keep you.
Well, finally. I was starting to think... Oh. I'm sorry. I was expecting someone else. Can I help you? Nice cat. Oh, thank you. She's a sweetheart. Keeps the house clear of mice, too. Who are you expecting? My sister, Kaliska, is traveling with one of the caravans. She sent a letter before she came. Said she was going to pay her way by working as a guard for the caravan master. She always was a tough one. I don't suppose you've seen her on the road, or the caravan, perhaps. It's Master Odema's. Well, this is awkward. The caravan was attacked, and we escaped. but Callisto was caught in a biowak. Alpha covers her mouth with a hand, her eyes wide with horror. For a few moments she can manage nothing but a strangled, voiceless gasping, her eyes brimming with tears. I told her it was a dangerous path to take. Callisto was always so certain she would take on any danger. Oh, my poor sister. I'm sorry, stranger. I can't believe she's gone. If only I hadn't called her here. If I hadn't written to her, she might still be alive, somewhere. Afra's face crumbles, and a solitary tear slides down her cheek. Someone might have lied to try to shield her from the blow, but honestly, she's either going to find out her sister's dead, or she's never going to hear from her again and just assume she's dead, and it's good to just get this out of the way. Let's see. Callisto mentions she thought you might need help. Perhaps I can provide some assistance. Alpha looks at you with some surprise before dabbing at her nose with a sleeve. That's kind of you to offer, but I don't know if I could impose this on you. It's not a small favor. Alpha wipes at her eyes. I'm sorry about the baby, about the legacy. I told Callisto as much as I could, but all I know is that for a long time now, every child born in Gilded Vale has been soulless, empty. It's happened to so many mothers, and Lord Redrick, he's exiled all of them, called it a sign of the gods' disfavor. But with my Hathor gone, I don't know how I'd manage if I lost my home, too. Oh wow, Grieving Mother actually has dialogue for a quest that you most reasonably should not be even encountering her with her, because this is something you probably should do at the very beginning of the game. Persecution on top of tragedy. Truly, this crisis rips the fabric of the Deerwood thread by thread. She reaches out to Alpha but does not touch her. If only we could soothe her fears, if not her womb. I hoped Callisto could help me. They say Ranga, the old midwife, knows a way to prevent a child being hollow-born, but she moved south to Anslog Compass 2 seasons ago. The journey's too far for me. I can't make it as I am, but I don't have anyone else now. With Callisto gone, more tears run down her face. Please, can you help me? Wow. Kind wayfarers and gold-packed knights. I wonder if that's if there must be some sort of relationship you can have with various factions that can facilitate something here. Maybe you could even have her escorted there. I can say I'll find Ranga. I could say what's in it for me. Or else I could say I'll think about it, or just say no. I'll find Ranga for you. Alfred blinks, eyes wide. You will? Oh, gods bless you. Here, I'll give you coin to pay her with. You needn't trouble yourself with that. I think it's a drink she favors out of, well, I'm not sure, but it shouldn't be too much of a burden to carry back. Anslog's Compass is what we call the lagoon to the south. You'll have to cross the wilds to get there. That's what keeps me from trying it myself. She clasped her hands together. Thank you again, truly. You'll be saving us both. She set a hand on her stomach, smiling through her tears. Her thoughts shine. They are bright with hope. It is a good gift to give one such as her. There's a surprising amount of dialogue from Grieving Mother, considering how unlikely it is to have her around during this quest, but I guess it is specifically a pregnancy-related quest, so the Grieving Mother probably has something to say about it. Let's see, I assume Magran's Fork is where she's trying to send me? We'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to prioritize the pregnancy quest over the missing supplies, due to the fact that she's on a time limit where she needs to get any sort of cure if it's possible, or she's going to have a stillborn baby. I'm here at Magran's Fork because Anslog's Compass is not a location on the map explicitly. I'll check out the crossroad, sorry, and we'll see if we can get better directions that'll guide us closer to Anslog's Compass. We'll also, engage in combat with any surprises that come through here, because I snuck through here the first time around, and maybe not the best strategy now. There we go, that's the kind of sign I was hoping for. This is also, I think that's also where we first met. Oh, are those nasties? Mercenaries. They might not be friendly if we talk to them. I believe this is also where we first met Magran. I just want to inspect the sign if I can. You guys that's a lot of mercenaries. Grammarfell the Wayfarer, Wayward Priest, Mercenary Tracker. Who are these people? Let's see here. I'm curious really quickly. Grieving Mother, Deerfoot, The Long Hunt. Sagani has been looking for Persock. Okay, so that's not the person we're looking for. I wanted to double check really quick that that's not the person one of the other characters wants to find. Hey. Should I talk to him? Well, a motley gathering stands at the crossroads. At first glance, the person at the head of the group seems more monster than man. Two large and curling horns emerge from the sides of his skull, forming a hardened carapace that is pocked like coral. Down its center, this strange shell splits, revealing ash-gray skin of a man's face, obscured above the nose. The horns might seem a mere helmet, save that in several places you cannot tell where the flesh ends and the bone begins. From the neck down, however, this is by all appearances a human man, clad in fine armor of the same dark shade as his features. The man smiles, revealing long white teeth from which the gums have been retracted. Despite his masked eyes, he looks unerringly in your direction. "Hail, traveler, and well met." He laughs quietly. "Are you enjoying the fresh air? We," he gestures at the men and women behind him, "are doing much the same." "You seem well armed for scholars." "Ah, but we are not scriveners or aspiring priests, but rather scholars of death. Where better to witness it than the road?" He laughs. "These paths are not very safe. For instance, I have heard tell that there are certain groups comprised of individuals, both skilled and handsome, who, depending upon the monetary fortunes of strangers, will unseam these poor devils from nose to nave, and thereby send them into the next life. I think our talk is done. Kill that one slow. I want to see the light leave him." Okay. They seem to think that we're enemies. This is unfortunate. I've gained a reputation with the Gilded Veil. That might have been for the Mother's Plea thing. So, they are not taking kindly to me. They seem to think that... Do they think I'm a bandit, or are they talking about themselves being bandits? What kind of setup do we have? We have Crossbowman, Soul Reaver, Mercenary, Priest, Tracker, Wayfarer. All right, I'm gonna have to come out guns blazing. So, we have to start combat first. There we go. All right, AOE defensive spell from that character. I want to do anything. Yeah, let's do. We want to do our AOE spell that makes everyone flanked if we can, because fuck these guys. Oh, there we go. But then I get back up. Psych! I'm not actually dead. But I'm gonna go down and then one more hit, aren't I? Jesus Christ. That was a bit of a clusterfuck, wasn't it? Well, I tried. Might give it another shot, but yeah. I could almost see that doing better, but it didn't. Alright, I've made some party alterations this time around. Grieving Mother's probably going to stick to using her crossbow this time, because she goes down pretty quick in melee range. Kana now has a shield and this fine brigandine equipment that was actually being used by our priest a moment ago. So I also gave him the deflection gloves, since he'll probably need it more than the girl did, because he'll be in melee range. I'm trying to make him double as a second tank, basically, to help out Edar, if we can. Durance will be up close and personal too, because he also has heavy armor and will be casting defensive magic to help people go. My goal here is to specifically have Grieving Mother and Aloth last longer than they did last time, because I completely screwed up with them, and quickly losing party members early on meant I lost a lot of support. So we'll see if I can do better this time. Maybe. I don't know. That was in the ballpark of, like, it was almost could have been done better if I just had a better situation. Also, we're gonna avoid attacking... As best I can, I'm going to avoid DPSing the guy in the heavy armor, because he's clearly so damage resistant that is not really worth focusing on. Otherwise, there's guys in like leather and padded armor, and this guy's got a brigandine. He's problematic, but these top three here, there's a priest in particular that's probably good to get rid of. I'm gonna have all of my ranged characters focus on that priest in particular if we can. Alright. Let's try to initiate our dialogue here. Blah blah blah, we're assholes. You seem well armed. Blah 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 blah, we're assholes. The end. Alright, let's go make ourselves a mess. So, first step is first. I want to do whatever I can to harm these enemies. Grieving Mother should probably try to mind control. We have to be in combat first. There we go. Grieving Mother should try to mind control the Wayfarer, because that guy's clearly a problem. Actually, I don't trust our ability to mind control the Wayfarer. He might have a really high resistance because it attacks their will. He, as a special leader character, as a leader of the group, he might be resistant to that kind of thing. He might be especially willful. So I think I'm going to try to whisper treason in the ear of the heavily armored dude in front, because if we mess with their tank, they could be in some serious trouble there. We're going to immediately have Peril attack the priest. We're going to have Garrix hang back for the moment. Let's see. Right off the bat, we need both melee characters to engage with the mercenary to stop him from doing anything else until he gets mind controlled. Durance needs to do an AoE buff. There we go. Aloth, I haven't really told him to do anything yet. Let's see. I'm gonna want to dazzle. No, it's probably not the best approach yet. Let's see, can I cast magic missiles on their priest just to cause a problem there? Let's see, does it say anything about hitting people in the path? No, because the fire beam is worrisome for that reason. I'm going to try to damage the priest specifically. Garrix is running around because I'm going to have him target the priest from behind. Damn it, Garrix! Went and entered the aggro range. And holy shit. The Wayfarer just hit Aloth for 27 pierce damage, and there he is right in melee range. Alright. Where's the mother? Is she still casting? She looks like she's casting right now. I'll check really quick. Wayward Priest costs... No, that's the other one. Mourning Mother. I don't think she's casted... I don't think she's charmed him yet, so we need just a second for that. I'm gonna have... Edar got knocked in his ass already. I'm gonna have Kana turn around to deal with the Wayfarer along with Durance, because he's a problem in general. This is a mess. This is such a mess. The priest is already hurt like crazy though, so that's good for us. Our chances are decent there. Wow, how many things are happening right now. Okay, so AoE buff is happening. Armor of Faith from a priest. Oh, the heavily armored mercenary has been successfully mind controlled. That means that we're going to now have Grieving Mother change targets to the Wayward Priest to help Peril take him down as fast as possible. Fucking Aloth is going to go down already. Should I use a healing spell on him already, just to try to keep him from going down this fast? I might do that. Oh god, their melee characters are running right in here, aren't they? Really, they ran right past that mercenary of all people? Where is Edar? Is Edar still prone? He's prone. That's really bad for us. So Aloth is fucked, basically. I'm gonna have him do his knockback on this Soul Reaver. That'll hopefully buy him a moment. The priest fucking is healing. Garrix attacked the priest from behind, since apparently your target went away. This is a mess. This is a mess. That Wayfarer is gonna be a problem. God. The fight becomes such a mess so fast it's hard to even make decisions about how I want to proceed. My tank isn't even standing up right now. My main help is the fact that they have a mercenary that's causing problems, because one of their mercenaries is now on my team. Aloth is low on endurance. Did he cast his melee yet? He's still trying to do that. Bam! That worked. Not really. Hey, we're all teaming up on the priest. That's good. You fuck him up, character. Edar. Aloth is totally screwed, unfortunately. Yep, there he goes. That doesn't really bode well for him. Durance, engage with this tracker, I guess. It's really hard to form strategies when everyone's just running around in circles like lunatics. Is that, The priest is down at least, that's good. Unfortunately, this mercenary is going to switch teams pretty soon here. Let's see. So I want these two characters to switch targets now. Best path is probably to have... crap. Mercenary, how long are you charmed for? 4 more seconds. I probably want to keep them around. Maybe the dog can distract the mercenary when he comes out. I think I want to deal with the... Now that the priest is gone, I think I want to deal with the wayfarer, because he's going to cause me problems. Durance, I need you to cast various blessings for our party. Our 2 ranged characters should probably both focus on Glamferal. Okay, that's a problem. So you switch to melee, peril, and deal with this tracker. I'm gonna have my other character also switch to melee and flank the tracker, because he's gonna cause me problems otherwise. Durance is trying to buff the party up right now. I'm hoping Garrix can distract those assholes over there for a little while. Kana can now summon skeletons, which I will do to cause crazy flanking bonus problems for these guys. I want to make Grammerfell. I've never said his name correctly this entire time. I'm going to try to knock him prone if I can. Let's see, is Durance still casting? No, he cast it already? Okay, now I want Durance to do restoration on himself in a way that affects... Do I want to prioritize Peril or Kana? I should probably keep our tank healed, but no, I'll do it in a way that helps Peril, because Peril's going to go down faster. Alright, 3 skeletons. Also, I'll focus on this Glamferal guy. Fuck that guy. If we can get him to go down, we might be in a better shape here. Come on. Get that healing spell done. There we go. This tracker is not really taking damage. That's bad for us. Everything's a clusterfuck, clusterfuck, clusterfuck. Did we not knock him down at all? Edar missed. He missed again. Yeah. Right, because he has high defenses, so my chances of hitting are actually frustratingly low. Let's see. I think I'm gonna want to have Kana switch targets to the Soul Reaver, just to get him. See if I can get him off of Durance while he tries to cast. Durance is still casting his healing spell. There we go. He crit Durance for 9. I don't like that. Alright. Let's try to keep our party rallied if we can. I think that's the best I can center that. Come on. It's really a bummer that Aloth went down so fast, because I could have used him. Grieving Mother. Oh, I can use this. Yes, Grieving Mother got enough focus. Now I can mind control the tracker we're fighting to help fix this problem. Durance is low on endurance, that's bad. If I can mind control the tracker that's currently engaged in combat with my ranged characters, they can switch back to having ranged attacks and hopefully focus on one of the other characters we want to wipe out. Fuck, their characters don't take damage. It's very frustrating. Glamferal has 42 deflection and 16 damage reduction. 19 against blunt specifically. Alright. So it'd be handy to be able to start shooting them with ranged attacks again. That's such a clusterfuck. I don't have a lot of ideas right now. Thankfully there's so many skeletons that they're not... God. Yep, we're doing fractions of points of damage to the Wayfarer, unfortunately. Nothing's going well. Endurance is about to go down, unfortunately. And I'm not going to be able to do much about it. And now Peril's going down, because of course he is. And Durance is out. Please mind control that guy before he kills Peril. Did he just kill Peril? Not yet. Very close, though. Alright, Peril. You and Grieving Mother both back off. Switch to ranged weapons. There we go. Who's the most likely to get wiped out here? Because I need to pick a target I can actually take out here. Probably one of these melee characters for now. Soul Reaver. I don't feel confident that I can take out the Wayfarer necessarily. He is flanked. Doesn't being flanked give you a... Yeah, you have reduced armor. I think the best I can do is just make everyone attack this goddamn character all at once. Wounding shot. Grieving Mother can't do anything besides just shoot. I already tried to knock him down and it didn't work. Skeletons are still here to help. Kana, you should also just focus on the Wayfarer. Everyone DPS the shit out of this Wayfarer is where I'm going for. And Peril got knocked out that moment, so it didn't matter anyway. What did he get hit by? Rime and Frost followed the foothills of Karth. Crits Peril. That must be a song? Is their Wayfarer a... Is their Wayfarer a, whatever Kana is? I actually forgot what he's called. Shit. The bard character, basically. We just have to do what we can to this guy. Come on. Fucking take damage, asshole. You're alone, practically. This entire party's focused on you right now. You shouldn't be this... Yes! 10 damage ranged. That's what we need, is we need our ranged characters to be able to get hits in, and then they can do damage. Skeletons going out. I can deal with that. Yeah, we're down 3 party members again, though, which is bad. And we have 3 people focusing on... We have 3 people attacking the wolf at once, so he's not going to last much longer either. Hopefully I'll get a chance to mind control again before everyone else gets wiped out. Oh, Kana. You can summon more skeletons as a distraction. Absolutely do that. Last human skeleton's gone. Just in time for more human skeletons. Everyone beat the shit out of the Wayfarer. That wolf is not going to last much longer. Oh, Garrix is out. That's bad. That's a lot of enemies that are now wandering around. This is where I lose all control of the situation, as if I had any in the first place. I may have to avoid this encounter. I don't know if I can handle this. Ooh. I can now mind control again. So it's a whisper of treason in the ear of... Where's their tanky character? There she is. But the Soul Reaver's over here. Let's go for the Soul Reaver because they're the closest one. I don't want to go running off in a crazy direction right now. If I can keep the Grieving Mother alive, we can actually potentially do well. A main part of this is probably going to be keeping her out of melee range of any potential enemies. Did he do it? It's telling me about how damage reduction works again. Oh shit, Edar's taking damage. Okay. Go ahead and use that deflection item. I probably should have used that earlier. Kana's still chanting. Let's see here. That's the wrong screen. Did Grieving Mother... Oh, cool. The charm was successful. So yeah, this Soul Reaver's on our team now. Grieving Mother... Back off a little more just to try to reduce the chance you get attacked right here. Then go back to focusing on the Really? They got a human skeleton to switch teams on me? That's annoying. Just keep focusing on the Wayfarer if we can. Low death human skeleton. Yeah, that's fine. I knew he was gonna die. I'm just doing whatever I can to keep Edar alive right now. Let's do a potion of restoration now. Kana's actually hanging in there pretty well right now. Holy shit, did you see that? Grieving Mother hits Grandfather the Wayfarer for 24 to pierce damage. Oh yeah. So the secret here is definitely to hit him with ranged pierce damage. That's how you can get hits in that affect him. And I'm glad that our charmed Soul Reavers running off and attacking the crossbowmen might actually take care of the crossbowmen for me. The crossbowman's also doing damage to my characters pretty effectively though. Just did 24 pierce damage to Edar. So we need to take him out for sure. This is a mess. I'm hoping that my grieving woman can... I'm hoping she can get enough focus again to do yet another mind control. Because we're going to need it, I think. Please shoot the Wayfarer. Shoot him in the face. How is Edar doing? Did Edar ever use his restoration potion? Because he kind of needs that. And this character's headed straight towards... The Soul Reaver's headed straight towards our grieving mother, which is bad for her. Please, I really hope she gets enough focus right now. 12, awesome. Once again, charm this Soul Reaver. Hopefully, he won't kill you first. Come on. Alright, damage coming at the grieving mother. Please work. Alright, how's it? Is Edar still hanging in there? Is he in second chance mode yet? Or is he not going down yet? Holy shit, Kana is, like, undamageable. Hopefully... That might just be because no one's targeting him, though. Did Edar use his healing potion yet? I don't know if he did. Shit. He's probably gonna go down and require a second chance pretty soon here. But I don't have a lot of actions to do at this point. Come on, mind control! Oh shit, they're still hitting me. Holy fuck, get charmed already. Grammerfell's hitting Grieving Mother now. Now that he's caught wise to the smart thing to do, we could be in trouble here. I can't believe Eddar's still alive, frankly. Grieving Mother's frightened. Is that mind control not working at all? Let's see. Grieving Mother. Is there a way to click on a specific character and just see their feed? Because I just want to see if the spells happened yet. I think it still activates Fighting Spirit, Grieving Mother. Yeah, I wish you could double click on Grieving Mother and just see her feed or something. Please charm that character. Did it completely fail? Oh. Oh, god damn it, she was finishing the cast. I saw her do the animation. That's bad. Ah, now Eddar's down. This is bad for us all around. Alright. Skeletons, motherfucker.
This isn't working.
No, it's not working. Thanks for observing that. At least Eddar's back up. Eddar, please use Potion of Restoration right now.
Leave it to me.
I need you guys to focus on the Wayfarer. He's our only chance. Human skeleton's going down. Oh yeah, the moment Eddar went down, Kana got focus fired, and he's very much dying now. Also, all of the skeletons are immediately down to like no hit points. They are taking damage fast. I'm pretty screwed right now, aren't I? Eddar. Fuck. I just need this fucking Wayfarer to die. It's important to me. Please die. Kana's down. That's not the Wayfarer. That's not what I was hoping would happen. Human skeleton's gone down. I can't even hurt this Wayfarer, can I? Yeah, this is frustrating. I don't think I can do anything at this point. I just have to watch myself lose. Sorry, Eddar. I really tried. I've tried for like 40 minutes to kill this guy, I think. And it's pretty much over now. Yep. Their party's just really powerful. Man, this is supposed to be a low-level area, I thought. Well...